New polling is showing Donald Trump below 40% approval rating. New developments in the redistricting fight are showing key Republican states pushing back on Donald Trump's nationwide gerrymandering push. And new court rulings are limiting the tactics of ICE and blocking the Project 2025 layoffs that are happening during the shutdown. Donald Trump is weaker than he appears. Let me explain. I'm an independent journalist that's been covering Donald Trump and American politics for over a decade now. I've made appearances on MSNBC, CNN. I documented every single day of Trump's first term. And I write a best-selling Substack newsletter in which I've been covering Project 2025 since 2023. And I'm here to say that there's even more evidence after my last few videos of Donald Trump being significantly weaker than he appears. Let's dive in. First, let's talk about this gerrymandering push. We see Donald Trump wage a nationwide campaign trying to force Republican states to do mid-decade redistricting, which of course is not supposed to be happening, right? He's trying to force them to redraw maps to push out Democrats and basically erase seats. And he got it successfully in Texas, but he's getting increasing pushback from Republican states. We see Politico wrote about this earlier this week. We see Kansas, we see Nebraska, we see New Hampshire, we see Indiana. Republicans in the state are resisting efforts from the Trump administration to force this mid-decade redrawing of maps. This is majorly significant because a key part of Trump's pre-2026 midterm strategy is to simply gerrymander the districts to dilute the power of Black and Latino voters so that Republicans gain more seats, are basically guaranteed more seats, right? And this is a big, big wrench thrown in that. We even see J.D. Vance try to visit Indiana to push them. But again, it's not going as easy as Trump expected. His threats are falling flat. This is a space to watch because if they resist this gerrymandering push, that changes the game. In Chicago, multiple federal judges have admonished ICE for the use of force on civilians, right? And a previous order has already restricted ICE's use of tear gas on civilians. It said it can no longer shoot from above. It says it has to issue warnings. Before they were just kind of going hard, right? We even saw that image of a priest being assaulted by ICE, right? And now they're being admonished for it, and there's court rulings that are coming down. Again, ICE is not invulnerable. Trump is not invulnerable. They still have to follow the law. When it comes to Donald Trump and Russell Vought's effort to expedite Project 2025 and permanently lay off federal workers during the shutdown, remember, it's supposed to be furloughs, not permanent layoffs. That effort has been indefinitely blocked by a federal judge in San Francisco, saying that the human cost would be too high, saying that the unions that sued were likely to prove that this was an unlawful move. So that has been indefinitely blocked. So that's another measure right there that showcases the president's weakness and his administration's weakness in their intent to pursue these authoritarian powers. And of course, we have the new YouGov poll that shows Donald Trump's approval rating at 39%, and it shows Donald Trump underwater on major issues from immigration to the economy to inflation. Donald Trump is underwater and his popularity is eroding. He has lost ground in key demographics that he previously performed strong on. The gains that he made in 2024 that got him elected, he has lost those gains. And this is significant because it is this that is driving Donald Trump's fear of losing the midterms, right? This is one of many polls that has shown Donald Trump below 40% approval rating. And not to mention the new generic ballot that just showed Democrats up by 9 points ahead of the midterms, right? So this is a significant development. This is the thing that motivates Donald Trump's authoritarian action, his deepening political weakness, because he knows the 2026 midterms is the opportunity for Democrats to make Donald Trump a lame duck president that only has 2 more years left in his term, a president who cannot run for re-election despite the musings about a third term. So again, Donald Trump's political weakness is rising, it's mounting. There are key indications of this, not just the No Kings protests, but these really tangible losses in court, these losses and setbacks in his strategy and gerrymandering and other issues. And Donald Trump knows it. He knows his grip is loosening. And that's what all of this is about. So another video here for you on Donald Trump's increasing political weakness. And of course, if you like my content, if you like what I'm talking about here, feel free to subscribe to my Substack newsletter. That's what powers all of this work. You become a paid or a free subscriber. And also follow me here on TikTok. I'm going to keep doing more of these videos. I'm going to keep trying to highlight not just the authoritarian threats to American democracy, but how democracy is persevering and how the American people's resilience continues to defy expectations. So if you want to keep seeing this content, stick around. I'll see you.